I'm on right now. I don't believe you. Hey, what's up? Hello, everybody. Big cloud of smoke out of the engine. Welcome to the newly improvised channel. I am Elegant Eddie Bainey. This is E&Double D's Sports Fanatics podcast. A couple things to go over before I start here. Changes were made because God was calling me to do something I'm passionate about. I have a lot of energy that I need to get out in different directions. And I'm sick of the ways of the world. I'm sick of people putting others on blast, feeling like that brushes their insecurities aside. I'm going to do something to distract me of that, something positive. Therefore, E&Double D Sports Talk fan page was created on Facebook where I write articles about racing, pro wrestling, Eagles football, Sixers basketball, other miscellaneous things. And here is where we will do list videos, topic videos, top 10 list, anything subscriber suggested. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like this video, and go over to Facebook and search E&Double D Sports Fanatics, spelled out exactly the way it is here, just minus the podcast. So, with that being said, you're not going to find any useless ranting here, any of, oh, I love Autumn, I hate Autumn, but she needs to let me see her naked now. She needs to run that ass. Seriously, can I just see it once so it can make me cry like the onion it is? Like, it's been over a year. Let's get it over with. Let's get that over with. Let's get into this video for today. I'm here to talk about the NFL draft and how Howie Roseman killed it for our Philadelphia Eagles. If you didn't like this draft, you don't like life. That is just my assessment. Okay, my opinion is just that. I'm a passionate fan that loves this line of work, sports in general, and I'm here to talk about it. I have a lot of inspirations. Philly Mike from the Philly Talk podcast. Shout out to him. Shout out to King Dingbag. Yo, but do it. Denzel himself. You might be Denzel, but I, my friend, am Freddie Prinze Jr. I'm hoping maybe I can blow up to get on a live feed with them cats. They're awesome at what they do. In order for me to do that, you must subscribe to this channel and like the sports page on Facebook. Please do that. Other inspirations include Simon Miller, Mike and Jay from We Watched a Movie. You find that fucking dog. And this is, I'm hard. This is hard naming inspirations. I mean, sorry about that. Simon Miller from What Culture Wrestling, Brian Zane, like what you like and don't be a dick. So just wanted to shout out those gentlemen for what they do. Thank you for inspiring me. Now let's get on to the video. The NFL draft, there was a lot of wiggling and wobbling before the John even got started. Howie Roseman was doing his thing, setting the Eagles up for the future because obviously the talent pool in this class was not very deep compared to next year's. So he made some wheeling and dealing. What we were left with was the 15th and the 18th overall picks. With the 13th pick, he jumps up. Yeah, with the 15th pick, he jumps up to 13. I'm sorry. And he grabs arguably the best D tackle in the nation. In my opinion, he is. And one that is very green, Jordan Davis. A plus pick, and people are going, you gave up too much to get. What did we give up? A couple fifth round picks? Please rest that case. That ain't a case. Jordan Davis is going to fit this team nicely if he does not evolve into a pass rushing D tackle. His ability against the run to clog up the middle alone, he's just next to Fletcher and Javon Hargraves. Like, you got yourself a rotation. Next, the Eagles flip the 18th pick and an early third for one A.J. Brown, all pro A.J. Brown. To get A.J. Brown, In the words of Jason Kelsey, big let's go. To get him, implement him in this offense with a very young Devonta Smith and put him with one of his best friends and his workout buddy, Jalen Hurts, at quarterback. I think Jalen Hurts now has the tools he needs. And if he does not succeed, the team reverts to Yvette. I mean, the team reverts to drafting a guy. And maybe they don't have to. We'll get into that in a second. With the next pick, Howie Roseman flops his nuts on the table yet again and says, give me the best player available. Give me a guy that none of y'all wanted to take a chance on that I'm going to be laughing to the bank with. Give me Nakobe Dean, linebacker out of Georgia. Awesome. Favorite pick of the weekend. Maybe even my favorite move. It's so hard to pick a favorite move because this draft was awesome. I forgot Cam Jurgens. I'm so sorry. With the second pick, the Eagles took Cam Jurgens in the second round. Now, people were saying maybe it's a bit of a reach, but in my eyes, he's a Jason Kelsey clone. All the red flags on him are the very same that Jason Kelsey had. He's too light. He's too small. He can't finish blocks. He doesn't have a knockout punch. Well, I agree to disagree there. I think Cam Jurgens was one of the top three centers available in this draft, and I think he's going to fit this system quite nicely once he's ready to go. And I believe it's believed in the personnel that he could start at guard open Sunday. So I like the pick. I have no nitpicks against it. With the next pick, we took Kieran something Johnson, another linebacker. Howie again, power moves taking a linebacker. Now here, this is tricky because yes, we could have grabbed a corner, but I don't think there were any available that were worthy of it. I don't know. Well, there was one, but we'll get into him in a second. Next, we took a tight end, and again, in the sixth round. From what I heard, I don't really know this young. I don't know him by name. I don't even know his last name. I do know. I can't remember it. I should say. Looking up his stats and his highlights, we got ourselves a really good tight end number two, a solid tight end number two, in the sixth round. Potential, unless J.J. Arcega-Whiteside decides he's going to be Superman at tight end. Yeah, that'll put some butts in the seats. But awesome draft. How could you not like this draft as an Eagles fan? If you didn't like this draft, please check your polls. But wait, there's more. You're going to love this one, guys. It's a scream, baby. Of course, I make horror references. We wear Michael Myers t-shirts and say fly, Eagles, fly around here. That's what we do. In undrafted free agency, we go out, we get Carson Strong, an underrated quarterback that many had a third round grade on, who very well, if Jalen fails, could be the heir apparent. He's not very mobile, but I think he could do. Neither was Nick Foles, and Nick Foles was a master in that RPO. Nick Sirianni runs a similar RPO to Doug Peterson. Am I saying Carson Strong's going to be Nick Foles? Yeah. Nick Foles wasn't that great outside of Philly. But in Philly, he is forever Big Dick Nick, and he will forever be legendary when mentioning the Eagles and their improbable Super Bowl run. So I have a soft spot in my heart and a hardness a little down below for Nick Foles. I'll admit that. It's just an awesome draft process. I'm going to wrap this up here. And then Howie really whips it out and shows reporters his ass by calling a shot and saying they're going after Bradbury. If we get James Bradbury in that secondary, look out, NFL. We're already looking dangerous. What do you think of everything going on with the Eagles right now, specifically the draft? Please let me know in the comments below. And again, I'm doing this. I'm putting some dime into promoting the page on Facebook, but there's no editorials. There's no fancy gadgets. No, I don't even got an intro. No guest appearances. This is all me. So, those of you that support me, if we could go build this up, if you could help me build this foundation, again, I'm just a passionate fan that has a calling to talk about. I know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot when it comes to sports. So look for some exciting stuff. I would love to do some top 10 lists. I'm very fan friendly and open to suggestions. Like what you like and don't be a dick. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This has been Elegant Eddie. This is E&Double D's Sports Fanatics podcast. Go Birds.